Good day everyone. Today I am going to present the financial ratio analysis of Abans Electricals PLC. Here the content of self-introduction, company introduction, ratio analysis, recommendations and conclusion. First, let me explain myself. I am Randula Sevmuni. My registration number is 100. I am a student of High National Diploma in Accountancy. Currently, I am doing my training at an audit firm and gaining practical experience in auditing and accounting. Here about the company. Abans Electricals PLC is a well-known company in Sri Lanka. The company has built a strong reputation for quality and reliability. Abans Electricals PLC was incorporated on 1983. The company mainly focused on manufacturing household electrical appliances, providing after-sales service and offering solar energy solutions. The main shareholders of the company is Abans plc. The chairman is Aban Pestenji and the managing director who performs a role similar to a CEO is Rusi Pestenji. For the analysis, I have used the annual report for the financial year 2024 and 2025, which ended on 31st March 2025. Now let's look at some key financial figures for the year 2025. The total revenue of the company is 6.7 billion. The profit after tax is approximately 500 million. The taxation expense is around 214 million. The operating profit, also known as earning before interest and taxes, is about 735 million. Total assets of the company are around 5 billion and the company have 778 employees. Here the ratio analysis: profitability, liquidity, efficiency, solvency, investor valuation. First, let's look at the profitability of Abans Electricals PLC. The gross profit margin has increased from 22.48% in 2024 to 23.93% in 2025. This shows that the company has improved its cost control and pricing strategies. Next, the net profit margin has also increased from 7.17% to 7.46%. This improvement is mainly due to higher revenue of reduced financial cost. Overall, the company's profitability has slightly improved during the year. Now let's move to liquidity. The current ratio has improved from 1.49 to 1.78. This indicates that the company has a better ability to meet its short-term obligations. The quick ratio has also increased from 0.78 to 1.03. This shows a stronger liquidity position even without considering inventory. Overall, the company's liquidity position has improved due to better cash flows and reduced liability. Next, we look at efficiency. Return on asset has increased from 8.52% to 9.99%. This means the company is using its asset more effectively to generate profit. Also, the asset turnover ratio has improved from 1.19% to 1.34%. This indicates that the company is generating more revenue from its assets. Overall efficiency has improved due to better asset utilization and improved operations. Now I will be discussing the solvency position investor valuation. First, let's look at the solvency ratio. The debt to equity ratio has decreased from 1.31 in 2024 to 1.13 in 2025. This indicates that the company is relying less on debt financing and has improved its capital structure, will reduce financial risk. Next, the interest coverage ratio shows a significant improvement. In 2024, it was 3.81 times, and in 2025 it has increased to 13.90 times. This means the company is now much more capable of covering its finance cost used its operating profit. Moving on to investor valuation, the earning per share increased from 85.85 in 2024 to 97.87 in 2025. This reflects a higher profitability available to shareholders. However, the price earning ratio has also increased from 1.86 times to 3.95 times. This suggests that the market has higher expectation about the company's future growth, and investors are willing to pay more for each rupees of earning. Here are the recommendations. Profitability. Gross and net profit margins increased. Maintain strong cost control in production. Liquidity. Current ratio and quick ratio increased. Improve receivables collection. Efficiency. Improve asset utilization. Increase sales without adding more assets. Solvency. Maintain balanced capital structure. Use moderate borrowing for expansion. Investor valuation. Maintain stable dividend policy. Focus on long-term profit growth. Conclusion. Abans Electricals PLC has shown an improvement in financial performance in 2024-2025. Profitability and liquidity have improved, showing better earnings and strong ability to meet short-term obligations. Efficiency has also increased with better use of assets. The company's solvency position is strong with lower debt and better interest coverage. Overall, Abans Electricals PLC is financial stable company with good future growth potential. Thank you.